Hey y'all, how you doing today? All right. Last video you saw me putting the camshaft in and putting the lifters in. But there is something I did ignore and I shouldn't have, but now is a good time to catch it and to go back and change it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to pull all these lifters back out, and I'm going to coat the sides of the lifters with my with lubricant. Now they were soaking in engine oil, and that's good because I wanted to get all the air out of the lifters. Now I did not pump them up. I just soaked them in. They were submerged in oil for like a week or so. But I want to lubricate them with some Lubriplate number 105, and I'll probably also put that Comp Cams cam lube on the bottoms of the lifters again. I just want to double check and make sure that everything's going to be okay. I don't want any cam or lifter issues. And so this is now the time to make sure that that is going to happen and happen correctly. So, okay, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to pull all the lifters out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Oh, one other thing is I'm going to show you how to get out these half moon keyways here on these cams. All right, and then I'm also going to show you when you're priming an oil pump, you need to turn it clockwise. Okay, and it uses, what is that? What size is that? Having a hard time seeing. Oh, it's 5/16. Okay, 5/16. But just turn it clockwise, pulls the oil in here, and then forces it out right there. You just want to make sure you get all the air pockets out, all the air bubbles. Some of those air bubbles are just rushing where the oil is rushing through. So I'm unfortunately don't have a pan deep enough to where, an oil where I can submerge this in oil all the way up. So this is all I've got. So, okay. Now, I've got to go and I got to get these lifters out, and I'll show you a little bit more in just a minute. Okay? Be right back. Okay, y'all. Got all the lifters out. I checked every bore, made sure they were all, checked all bores, made sure they were all clean. So I'm going to put the Lubriplate in here, number 105. But right now, first, I'm going to show you how to get these cam key, the half moon key out of the camshaft. Let's see. Can we focus? There we go. Yeah. All right. That's better. All right. So what we're going to do, it's really, really just brutally simple. You're just going to you can use a screwdriver if you like, flat tip screwdriver. I'm going to use a chisel. Just start tapping on this. You'll know when you start moving it. And of course I dropped it. But you'll know when it starts moving, you'll feel it. Okay? But also too, if you just watch it, you'll see it. So there we go. Got it out. Don't be alarmed if you see it. Whoa. Try and get, okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm trying to show you the cam key. You might think it's like messed up or something like that. It isn't. What this is this is got just crud built up on it where it was in that camshaft. So it's been in that camshaft a long time. So I'm going to clean this up some, probably the brake parts cleaner, and get it ready to go in that cam. Okay? And here's all the lifters, got them all out. And of course you saw the oil pump earlier. So next I'm going to put some lubricant in here. And I'm going to carry on from here. All right. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna pause this. I mean, I'll let you see what I'm doing. It's like no big secret or nothing like that, but just put a little bit there on my fingertip. Okay. Now I'm going to put it into the lifter bore. I'm gonna make sure I don't glob up a big bunch of it there. There is, if you look, see that hole there in the lifter bore? That is that's your oil galley. That's where the lifters get their oil from. Okay, that's one of the oil galleys. So I'm just gonna keep on doing this. Got a little hair there on my finger, so I'll get that out of the way. Okay. And we're just going to do this to all of them. So I'm going to pause the camera, because I mean, this is pretty simple stuff, not that hard to do really. So pause this, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we're back. As you can see, I got all the lifters lubricated, re-lubricated again. And so I'm going to go ahead and put them on. But I've got the cam key, half moon key back there. It's soaking in some cleaner, brake parts cleaner. So I thought I'd give it a little cleaning there. Probably is more rust than anything else. So I'll probably be scraping on it to clean it off. But I'm going to go ahead and get these lifters put in. Just like yesterday's video, this is pretty straightforward. I'll let you see a little bit. And then then I'm going to pause the camera and do the rest of them. So, here we go. Now, like yesterday, you just put them down in here and just ease them down. Okay. You want them to line up with the lifter bore. Okay. This lifter bore angle is 59 degrees. That's a holdover from the old poly engines of the 50s. So there we go. I like to work the lifter up and down just a little bit. Make sure there is no hang-ups. And lots of times I will just lift them up and watch them ease back down into the board. So, I'll let you see the other side here. There we go. Right, there we are. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to do the rest of them and show you a little bit more. Be right back. Okay, y'all. Here's my half moon key. Want to stress that I did clean this up. I just took some sandpaper to it and cleaned the crud right off of it. Put these in. You just put them in like that. You'll need to tap them down. You want to look at the side of them, okay, and make sure they're pretty even with the snout of the cam. Okay, so that's how you want to do that. I guess next is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my, I'm not going to put my oil pump in tonight since I don't have the pickup tube clean. It's cleaning right now. It's in some cleaning solution right now. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my time gears on. So I've got those. I've got that set. They're either out here or they're in the house, one or the other. So, oh, I want to address something else here real quick. These gaskets here, you can still get this. You can still get a gasket service kit like this. When you look this up in like an auto parts store, like AutoZone or Advance or anything like that, all they show is just this outer gasket. They don't show these two inner gaskets, the two smaller gaskets. My recommendation is get the whole kit where you get the whole everything here with it. The part number, the Mopar part number is P5249320. Okay, so P5249320. Mancini Racing still sells a kit like this. Maybe not this exact one. This one I've had for 20 years. I bought it and just never got around to using it. But I do love the graphics on this. I think they're really cool. So anyway, all right. I'm going to go get my timer set. I'm going to pause the camera, go get that, and I'll be right back. And I'll show you how to physically put that on. But like I said before, I am going to go into greater detail of trying to degree this. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. We're back, and I've got the retainer plate on, 3 bolts, that little oil control slinger deal right there, that little piece of sheet metal right there. These bolts torque to 18 foot-pounds. Okay, so now like I showed you earlier, the half moon key goes in. You just tap it in with a hammer. Pay attention. Do not go real hog wild crazy. So now, next, of course, the gear goes on. Now, do not be alarmed about the movement of this cam right now. Okay? Let me show you. It's easy to get a little bit alarmed by this because you're thinking, oh my God, what's wrong here? But now, I've already made a video about this once, but it's information worth going back over again. So now you got your fuel pump eccentric. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. Okay. I may have to pull this back out because I'm not sure if I can run this. Wait a minute. I know I can't run this with the Magnum cover. So, okay. Shame on me. All right. So, I'm going to have to come up with an alternative to this. So, but I may take this and do a little slice and dice on here to get that cut down. All right. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this together and show you how this eliminates the slop that you see right now. So, put your fuel pump eccentric on. You got your washer, your bolt with your special kind of cup-shaped washer there. Okay, it's a funny little cup-shaped washer. Threads in. Now look at that. That's just hand tight. Okay, so you can hear a little peck that it makes going back and forth. Very, very, very little slop there now. Very, very little slop. And that's just hand tight. Okay, that's finger tight. So, that's not torque to spec, which I think the spec on that is, let's see. Oh, sorry. The torque spec on the cam shaft sprocket bolt, 50 foot-pounds. So, those little bolts back here on that retainer, those are 18. So, but make sure, get yourself a manual before you start doing this stuff. Okay? Or print the pages off, you know, if you can. Whatever. Okay? But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up with a solution to this. I'm either going to cut this or cut one like it, or I'm going to come up with a washer to take its place. So most likely I'll probably just cut one of these with like a die grinder or something like that. Okay? All right. So want to tell you thank you so much for subscribing and watching and sharing and liking and all of that stuff, the thumbs ups. Thank you also for the comments, the questions. Keep them coming. I love them. If you have any other questions about this or any of my other previous videos, be sure to just, you know what to do. Put it down below. I'll do my very best to help you out. Okay? Thank you very much. God bless. Have a great one.